12 massive trucks, 85 million Ghana cedis in taxes, a midnight operation that exposes a massive hole in Ghana's economy. This is West Africa News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a routine transit route became a smuggling superhighway, why customs officials are now being hunted, and what this massive bust reveals about the shadow economy draining Ghana's treasury. Meet the enforcement team of the Ghana Revenue Authority. On a quiet stretch of the DawhenyaTema Road between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., they moved in. This wasn't a random stop. This was a targeted, intelligence-led operation involving the Deputy Commissioner of Operations, the National Security Revenue Mobilization Task Force, and officers from Tema and Customs Headquarters. Their target? A fleet of articulated trucks that had vanished from the system. But here's the twist. These trucks were already declared as gone. They had been electronically gated out of the customs system as transit goods, supposedly on a long journey from Akanu, destined for Niger through the Kilingugu border. On paper, they were already in another country. In reality, they were rolling through Ghana's eastern corridor, loaded to the brim. And then, something shocking happened. The team spotted them moving without the mandatory customs human escort. This is a major, glaring breach. Transit goods require a physical customs officer to escort them to the border to prevent exactly this diversion. These 12 trucks, part of a larger consignment of 18, had broken free. They were intercepted, and what they found inside is staggering. 44,055 packages, that's the sheer volume. The cargo? Essential food items, edible cooking oil, tomato paste, and spaghetti. Basic commodities that should be generating revenue for the state. Authorities say the actual value of taxes involved is over cents 85 million. That's money meant for schools, roads, and hospitals, literally driving away in the dead of night. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Preliminary checks confirm all 18 trucks were gated out electronically, yet only 12 have been physically secured. 6 of these massive vehicles, potentially carrying millions more in diverted goods, are still out there. Right now, the hunt is on. Deputy Minister for Finance, Thomas Nyarko Ampum, congratulated the bus team but immediately turned up the heat. He has directed the Commissioner General to conclude investigations within 1 week. And he dropped this bombshell: we are tracking the 2 customs officers who were involved. This suggests possible insider involvement, a collusion that allowed this audacious scheme to operate. The Commissioner General of the GRA, Anthony Kwasi Sarpong, issued a stark warning to businesses. We will apply the law of confiscation. The full arms of the law will be applied, he said, promising to crack the whip on anyone denying the state revenue. 11 of the intercepted trucks are now under strict guard at the GPHA transit terminal. 1 truck broke down during the operation, its contents being carefully transferred to secure the evidence. This is more than a bust. It's a revelation of a systemic flaw. A transit regime designed to facilitate regional trade is being exploited as a smuggling loophole. Goods are declared for a neighboring country, then vanish into the local market, evading all duties and taxes. The implications are massive. For honest traders, it's unfair competition. For the government, it's a hemorrhage of critical revenue. For every Ghanaian, it's lost public services. This case exposes the tension between facilitating trade and securing borders. Some will say this is just smart business evasion. Others call it economic sabotage. The controversy is real. But one unanswered question hangs in the air: if 12 trucks got caught, how many have gotten through? This bust on the DawhenyaTema Road is a warning shot. It shows enforcement can work, but it also shows the scale of the challenge. The state is fighting back, tracking officers, and vowing confiscation. We started with 12 trucks and 85 million cedis. Now you know the story behind the midnight intercept. Do you think stronger penalties or better technology is the solution to stop transit smuggling? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to West Africa News Update today for more breaking investigations.